Batisi TV Lone Rashapi Daka Frank Motors Kajaka Dekali Gabatamai Junka Tata Motors Halatko Ni Shillong Ringkat Bakanet Foodish Ordar Mapi Ninwan Ramani Hakir Dobying Jompi
Menteri Rangba ke Jelau konrat kongkal sangma hagas ngi tho dieng ka arpnyo tre jembang arajar arpuar ulai thu ba sarkar kan sapentri kamno ya ki bos balathiet Thymmai Hapoh sau pesan Sngi ya ki balathiet ling ba ka Meghalaya Integrated Transport Project ha ka beide ba ka ni ulai thu ba ha ka benta ka bening kong ka sarkar ka larai ban pentri kam shwa da ki electric bus nak benta ban kit ikipat ba nong lek nong wan bat ha benta ba ar on sapentri kampat se ki bos ki ban kit ik khana school ha ka balik shaw bat lek on man la Sngi.
We are now working towards ensuring that the overall mobility aspect in the state is looked into, because we are really working towards now the MITP project that was there, that Meghalaya Integrated Transport Project. That project, we are working towards now expansion of that project. So not just roads, but it was a very comprehensive transport-oriented EAP. So in that project, it was important for us to look at different aspects of transport. So we have decided as a government that we are going to go into 4 areas. First area is going to be electric buses for general public transport. So we will start with the first phase where we will take few buses and we will see how the process moves forward. Second is we're going to give normal buses, that is non-electric buses, to run schools, transport children to schools. This will not necessarily be run by the school, but the concerned department, nodal agency, will work out a formula in which we will have some kind of organization, society, or people who run it. We will work the system out, but the idea is to introduce school buses and to allow the traffic decongestion to take place, because of the number of individual vehicles that go and pick up the students, we realize that huge traffic jam is there. We realize that schools don't want to run the bus service. So therefore, we are looking at an innovative model where we get people who will run the system, and so buses will be introduced in the schools. Third project in this MITP expansion project, or the next phase, is the luxury vehicles for transport. So we have introduced a program where we will be giving out close to 200 Innovas to entrepreneurs at a 50% subsidy from the government of Meghalaya. So 50% will be subsidized by us, 50% we will organize finance, and we will give it to the youth and tourist operators, whoever wants to apply for this. We will allow them, and we will promote this high-end vehicles to be used by for the tourist in the state, because we feel that there is a bit of a gap in that, where we are looking at high-end tourists, but we don't have the kind of vehicles because our entrepreneurs and our taxi drivers cannot afford it sometimes. So we want to come into it, and we want to support them in order to bring up the level of tourism luxury in the sector. The entire prospect of 1917, which was the for transportation of agricultural products, in line with that, we are expanding this proposal also, where 200 pickup trucks will be bought and distributed to different entrepreneurs, farmers organizations, or societies. Whoever applies, there will be a process of application and selection. Here also 50% of this will be subsidized by government of Meghalaya, and 50% by the entrepreneur or the concerned farmers organization. And obviously there will be banking loans and all in this, so that the farmer or the particular individual does not feel the pressure of finance. And this again, as I said, is the first initial phase. And if we find that the response is coming and the system is falling into place, we intend to expand it further and give more school buses, more electric buses, more high-end luxury vehicles for tourist operators and our entrepreneurs who wish to run these services. And the fourth is the Mahindra pickups, or whichever small transport vehicles that the farmers would like to buy, we're going to implement. So this is what the project was about. Our purpose is to fill in the gap of the deficiency in the transport system that we may have, increase opportunities for tourist operators and drivers and entrepreneurs who would like to come into this, provide jobs for our youth, and overall increase the overall quality of experience for the tourist. Similarly, even the transport system, we realize that transport is a major hurdle when it comes to transportation of the agriculture products to the market areas. So if the entrepreneurs can be there as the transporters in between, you're creating another economic opportunity for the people who will transport it. And more importantly, you'll give the service and provide the service at a fixed cost, which of course will be determined at a later stage. But at least the opportunity will be there for the farmers then to transport their product, and the difficulty that farmers normally face finding linkage to the end market, at least this will be a step towards finding a solution to that. So that's really what the objective is, but I mean, other effects may be there, but that's not what we are targeting. We are looking at the primary aspect of transport.